Good day, grade 10 students. So for today's video, we will discuss about the geometric mean. So meron lang tayong clarification and additional informations about geometric mean. So let's start. Pag sinabi ulit natin geometric mean, it is any term in between two terms of a geometric sequence. Right? So ibig sabihin, kailangan yung geometric mean natin nasa gitna ng dalawang terms. Alright? So, for example, we have here 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, and 2,187. So, dito sa geometric sequence na ito, yung 9 and 2,187 or yung first and last term are what we call the geometric extremes. Alright? And yung nasa gitna nila, yung apat na terms, which are the 27, 81, 243, and 721, ito yung tinatawag nating geometric means. Kasi nga nasa gitna sila ng dalawang terms or the first and last terms. Okay? So dito, 27 is the geometric mean of 9 and 81. Okay? Nasa gitna ng 9 and 81 is 27. As well as 27 and 81 are the geometric means of 9 and 243 and the like. Same lang din yan. Itong tatlo, 81, 243, and 729 are the geometric means between 27 and 2,187. Right? So let's find, I will teach you on how to find the geometric mean. Paano? We will use the formula m is equal to the square root of a sub n times a sub 1. So, ito yung sinasabi kong may konting adjustment. I mean, may additional information akong i-discuss about geometric mean. So, dito, sige, let's start. Pag kinuha natin yung a sub n, that is the last term, which is 245, and yung a sub 1 or the first term is itong nasa unahan, yung 5. So, i-multiply lang natin yung 245 and 5. That is equal to 1,225. And then after that, you will get the square root of 1,225. Kung di nyo kayang kunin si best friend, magtanong si calculator. Yan. 1,200, the square root of 1,225 is equal to positive negative 35. Ayan. So we have positive negative 35. So ibig sabihin, dalawa ang kukunin natin geometric mean kapag we have 3 terms, 5 terms, 7 terms, 9 terms, and so on and so forth. Kapag odd numbers yung sequence natin. Pag meron tayong odd numbers na terms, pag meron tayong 3 terms, 5 terms, 7 terms, ibig sabihin ang kukunin natin geometric mean is positive and negative na value. Okay, so we have positive 35 and negative 35. So yan. Next, we have to find the geometric mean between 8 and 32. So we will just use the formula m is equal to the square root of a sub n times a sub 1. A sub n is the last term or 32. And a sub 1 is the first term or the 8. Multiply lang natin, 32 times 8 is equal to 256 and get the square root of 256 and that is equal to positive negative 16. So we have the value 8, 16, 32 and 8, negative 16, 32. Meron tayong dalawang geometric sequence na mabubuo kapag kinuha natin yung geometric mean between odd numbers na terms. So meron tayong 3 terms, that's odd number, kaya meron tayong dalawang values, positive and negative. Another example, find the geometric mean between negative 6 and negative 3 over 2. So same process, multiply the last term and the first term, negative 3 over 2 times negative 6, that is equal to negative 9. Paano nakuha sa negative 9? First, multiply the whole number, negative 6, dito kay numerator. We have negative 6 times negative 3, that's equal to positive 18. Then divide it by 2, that is equal to positive 9. Kaya naging 9 yung sagot natin. Then after that, get the square root of 9 and that is equal to positive, negative 3. So yung first geometric sequence natin is negative 6, positive 3, and negative 3 over 2. And then yung second geometric sequence are 6, negative 3, negative 6, negative 3, and negative 3 over 2. This is negative. Right? So next example. Insert two geometric means between 1 and 8. Now dito, meron tayong apat na terms. So ibig sabihin, isang sign lang. Depende sa example. Okay po, depende sa sequence na ibibigay. So isa lang yung kukunin nating common ratio niya. So how to find the common ratio? You will just use the formula n minus 1 root of a sub n over a sub 1. Ito na yung ginamit natin. Sige, let me use the annotation. So, ito yung gagamitin nating formula, n minus 1, the square root of a sub n over a sub 1. Same lang yan doon sa original formula natin. Ito mas madali kasi direkta na siya na makukuha yung values ng common ratio. So next. So we have here to substitute the given values. First, find the values. A sub n is equal to 8. Itong last term natin. A sub n is itong first term natin. So we have 8 over 1. And then subtract lang natin itong nasa nth root. 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So after that, simplify muna natin yung nasa loob ng radical sign. 8 over 1 is equal to 8 lang naman. Po. And then get the cube root of 8. Yan, hingi kayo ng tulong kay best friend, kay calculator. And the value is positive 2. Isang value lang yung makukuha nating common ratio. Okay? So we have positive 2. And then after that, step 2, after getting the common ratio, you will just multiply the previous term by the common ratio. Paano gagawin yon? Get the first term first and multiply it by the common ratio. So we have 1 times 2, that is equal to 2. So dito na yun sa second term, and then 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. Para ma-verify natin kung tama yung last term natin, i-multiply lang natin ulit by 2 yung nakuha nating last term na third term, which is 4. So we have 4 times 2, that is equal to 8. Okay? Another example. Insert two geometric means between negative 12 and positive 96. Okay, first, step 1. Find the common ratio using the formula R is equal to n minus 1 root of a sub n over a sub 1. Okay? So, dito meron tayong apat na terms. So, ibig sabihin, isang common ratio lang ang kukunin natin. Bakit nasabi, ano yung isang common ratio na yon? It's either positive or negative value. Okay? So next, substitute lang natin yung mga values. Itong n minus 1, that is equal to 4 minus 1, kaya naging 3. Yan. And then 96 is the last term, negative 12 is the first term. Pinag-substitute lang natin lahat. And then after that, find the value yung nasa loob ng radical sign. 96 divided by negative 12 is equal to negative 8. And then after that, let's ask help for our best friend from our best friend calculator. The cube root of negative 8 is equal to negative 2. So yung common ratio nating nakuha is negative 2. You will just multiply the previous term by the common ratio negative 2. Get the first term negative 12. Then multiply it by the common ratio. We have positive 24. Okay, and then after that, multiply ulit natin si 24 kay negative 2, and that is equal to negative 48. Then kapag minultiply ulit natin siya using the common ratio, negative 48 times negative 2, that is equal to positive 96. Right? Sige. So we have another example here. Insert 3 geometric means between 2 and 512. Now, since we have 5 terms here, ibig sabihin meron tayong positive and negative values. Ayan. Kaya meron tayong dalawang geometric sequence ditong nilagay. So first, find the common ratio using the formula again. So we have 5 minus 1, that is equal to 4. And then yung last term for a sub n is 512. Then divide it by 2 yung first term natin. Then divide lang natin yung nasa loob ng radical sign. 512 divided by 2, that is equal to 256. And then find the fourth root of 256, and that is equal to positive negative 4. Okay, so first let's use the common ratio positive 4. Multiply it by the first term 2. 2 times 4, that is equal to 8. 8 times 4, that is equal to 32. 32 times 4, that is equal to 128. And pag minultiply mo ulit siya sa 4, yung value niyang makukuha is 512. Okay? Now, meron na tayong first sequence. Gamitin naman natin yung negative 4 na common ratio to get the second sequence. 2 times negative 4 is equal to negative 8. And then kapag minultiply natin ulit kay negative 4, magiging positive 32 times negative 4, that is equal to negative 128. Then kapag minultiply ulit natin by negative 4, magiging positive 512. Okay, ganun lang siya kadali. Again, tandaan nyo, kapag even number yung sequence natin, like say for example, meron tayong 4 terms, 6 terms, 8 terms, depende sa example niya or sa sequence na ibibigay, yung makukuha nating sign ng common ratio natin. Then kapag even numbers, let's say for example, we have 3, 5, 7 terms, meron tayong positive and negative values. Okay, next example. Insert 3 geometric means between negative 8 and negative 648. First, find the common ratio. We have 5 minus 1, that is equal to 4. A sub n is equal to negative 648. And the first term is negative 8. Divide lang natin, magiging positive 81. Po. And then after that, find the fourth root of 81. And that is equal to positive negative 3. After getting the common ratio, multiply the previous term by the common ratio. Unahin natin si positive 3. Negative 8 times positive 3, that is equal to negative 24. Times positive 3, magiging negative 72. Negative 72 times 3, we have negative 216. Then kapag minultiply ulit natin by positive 3, magiging negative 646. Okay? So, meron na tayong first sequence using the positive 3 common ratio. Let's use naman the common ratio negative 3. So, we have negative 8 times negative 3. We have positive 24 times negative 3, that is equal to negative 72. And then pag minultiply ulit natin by negative 3, we have positive 216. Okay? So we have now negative 8, 24, negative 72, and 216, and negative 648. So ganun lang siya kadali. Yun lang yung mga kailangan yung tandaan para makuha natin si geometric means. Alright, so meron pa tayong example dito. So insert 4 geometric means between 6 and 1,458. First, we have here 6 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. So ibig sabihin, isang value lang yung makukuha natin for either positive or negative sign. So we have 5, or the fifth root of 1,458 divided by 6, that is equal to the fifth root of 243. Paano nakuha si 243? I-divide lang natin si 1,458 times divided by 6. Okay, so get the fifth root of 243, and that is equal to 3. So positive lang yung meron tayo because we have 6 terms. Next, multiply the previous term by the common ratio. 6 times 3, that is equal to 18. 18 times 3, that is equal to 54. 54 times 3, that is equal to 162. And then kapag minultiply ulit natin by 3, that is equal to 486. Kung gusto nyo pang malaman kung tama yung last term natin, i-multiply nyo ulit by 3. and makukuha nyo si value na 1,458. Alright, and that is it for our discussion about geometric means. I hope naintindihan nyo na. Again, kapag odd numbers yung terms na meron tayo, we have two values, positive and negative values. And kapag even numbers naman, we only have one value, either positive or negative. Right? So that is it for our discussion. Bye-bye.